Good morning and welcome to Locomotive A2964, which is on static display at Edwards Lake in Reservoir. I recently went to Steamrail Victoria's Newport Workshop Open Day and saw one of these fabulous steam trains in full operational working order, as well as literal tons of other trains and incredible museum pieces. I'm going to show you exactly what I got up to. Let's go have a look. So the tickets to the day were a gift from my partner Cass to me. We got an X-Trap from Reservoir Station down to Flinders and then got on a Comenge the rest of the way to Newport. It was a blisteringly hot day, 38 degrees, and that's just compounded by all of the fire and steam and smoke that's happening around you. But I was in my element. This is where I want to exist. It was just fantastic. They had everything on display, the works, all the different class of diesels and steam, but to me, this is the hero. R707, City of Melbourne. This to me is this is the king of the Victorian railways to me. This is the train that steals the show. I could watch that all day, just the power of it, just the sheer power of it. Fucking hell. God damn it. Seeing a steam train up close is a bit like seeing a bag of fertiliser in Bunnings. If you haven't slapped it, have you even really seen it? All the R-Class locomotives are absolutely stunning. I think the special place that R707 holds in my heart extends from the fact that that train was my introduction to the R-Class at all. My favourite steam train of all time is New South Wales Railway's 3801. And in the documentary about 3801, there's a section where R707 and 3801 race each other from Albury down to Melbourne. And there are some stunning, breathtaking videos of the speed runs on the way down to Melbourne. One of the highlights of the day was when the lads in the commentary tent brought us over for a chat. That was a very humbling experience, and they were an absolute delight to meet. Morning and welcome to Steamrail Victoria. Isn't this an absolutely cracking day out here watching some of the best vintage locomotives in this state? My name is Laurence, or some know me as the voice of Twin Station.
How's your day here so far?
It is absolutely fantastic. I have to admit that I haven't indulged in Victoria's rail history as much as I wanted to have. I've made a few trips back to New South Wales to see some 38 class tours in the Riverina, but it's great to be here. And
you consider yourself a bit of a rail fan?
Oh, I definitely am a gunzel. Probably more of a casual fan here and there, but yeah, definitely very passionate about being around incredible locomotives. As you can see here, these are the thoroughbreds of years gone by, and there are the new ones operating on the network at the moment. And I think what we need more than ever is good, accessible public transport for everybody, and to put a friendly face on it. And I like doing that. The R-Class in Victoria, the equivalent of the 38 class in New South Wales, the last major steam investment that the government made, and like the thoroughbred of the rail connecting the whole state up together. I'm just so impressed by the sheer power of them, even just here going by at such a modest pace. You can feel it, the ground trembles, and all the sounds and the grunt of the engine. I just love these so much. There's no shade on the A-Class or the D-Class or the A2s or the R-Class to me. This is just big steam rail for me. Now, this was a moment of incredible privilege, climbing the footplate of R761 and getting to blow the whistle. This was one of the highlights of the day. Now, it's not like I don't love a velocity train, I do, but I've got to tell you, like, I've been in them enough times to know what they look like on the inside. I am purely here for the air conditioning. Yeah, it was a stifling day. This 15 minutes of relief is just what I needed. Okay, so realistically, I sought a bit of air conditioning relief a couple of times, but also these old VR carriages are just sensational. Yes, the moment where we walk into the workshops themselves, where the insanely talented and amazing volunteers actually work on these locomotives. Oh, look at this J-Class. I haven't seen one of these in the flesh since I was a very, very young person visiting Melbourne with my family maybe 20 years ago. This is just amazing to be inside this shed. Also, this Lego model of the Newport Workshops, this is unhinged good.
Well, I was only just reading about how those middle doors were welded over with the bulb there, and they took those off the comb edge as well because people could...
The personalised tour of the Hatachi they've got, it was just another massive highlight of the day. Incredibly in-depth walk through the cabin and just a walk around this vehicle they're refurbishing. Unbelievable.
Come and have a look at this case. Yeah. Yeah. It's quite cool. Got a couple.
Really interesting point. So they used to look at that mirror there, so that's what the guard seat was there. That side of the train was for the guard, this side was for the driver. Sure. They had a small problem though when they got rid of guards. There was no one monitoring that side of the train anymore. So they actually blasted this hole right through this wall here so they could look out. But main driver would turn that and that would move the train forwards if you had it in forwards or reverse. Preferably you wouldn't want to have it in reverse, you don't want to depart the wrong way. The park, that's shown by this. Above that you got the horn, not hooked up, so if you toss it up, they'll do a very loud get out of my way horn, and the short one would be the one where you depart the platform.
Right.
Here's a bunch of just kind of random stuff for the saloon. So you got a few brake pipe tests, you've also got lights for the saloon, you've got door chimes as well. Up here, best part of the train in my opinion at the moment, air conditioners.
This. God, this is, what, 50 years old, and this is better than what they're putting out now. This is incredible.
Yeah, look, maybe this comes down to a matter of opinion. I just feel like looking at old train carriages, like, you know when you see those old photos of airlines and what economy class used to look like, and you're like, wow, we are just canned sardines these days. That's how I feel about old trains. I just feel like the seats were more spacious, a bit more focus on how the journey can be comfortable rather than how many people can you possibly cram into this carriage. Ending the day on this 40s era bus, this was spectacular. I want to travel like this all the time.
That's so good.